Hey, it's April from Lenovo Garden, and today is July 10th, 2022. This will be my 6th garden tour of 2022. It is not a typical day here in the West Piedmont, North Carolina, where I'm located, which is Zone 7B. It's actually like 70 degrees outside, but it has been very stormy all week and it has rained all morning. So the garden is going to be a little wet, and I'm going to try really hard to make this video before the rain comes back in again. So let's get started. So this is the first row we always go down. This is my cucumber, squash, zucchini, cuisine aisle, and it is wild. I do have a sunflower that has popped up that's really beautiful. Look how big my cucumber plant has gotten. It is almost to the top of that. It has provided us lots of cucumbers. I have released a video talking about pruning cucumber plants, and I really do believe in it now. Now it needs some trimming, but we have made so many pickles with it, and there's still so many babies. It's not even funny. Like, look, they're everywhere. Look at that bunch right there. So I really cannot complain. Look at the bee doing his job. The next thing, this is zucchini. This zucchini plant right here, there's two of them on top of each other. This one's doing okay. This one has been struggling with disease. I am probably gonna give up and go ahead and cut this one off because the fruit's just misshapen. And I just don't want it to keep spreading. Every time I take one up, I put a new one in. So here is a baby. I am going to try something new and see if I can teach them to grow up this is a tomato cage. I'm going to see if I can teach them to grow up. This is another zucchini plant that I'm probably going to give up on. It just looks really diseased. See, this is what a healthy zucchini plant looks like. So I don't want to keep playing with the ones that look bad. I'd rather just start over. And then this is a cuisine, which is its own thing. I've yet to been able to try anything. It has just taken over. On this side, guys, now my squash plants are beautiful. I have never, ever seen squash plants like this before, guys. Ever. And it makes me so excited that I get to experience this. I went ahead and backed myself up so I can actually show you a view of all of them. That's about 3 to 4 plants there, guys. And what I've noticed is they branch out and they end up going in 2 to 3 different directions. And we have picked so much off these plants. It's not even funny. I'm going to take you guys through a walk of the cuisine plant. Let's see if we can get through it. All right, we made it on the other side. So this right here is another zucchini plant that's doing good. Zucchini babies. So these are the zucchinis that are doing good. This squash plant, these two are fine. But this one has been having a rough time, so it's probably going to come up pretty soon. This right here, guys, has turned into a hot mess. Cucamelon, and then it looks like that cucumber is even running over there and I didn't even notice it. I've had plans on trying to untangle that a little bit and control it. But I did try really hard to contain this cucumber plant, but it kind of got away from me. But it has grown up and it has produced a lot. This is the Armenian. We haven't harvested anything off of it yet, but it does have babies growing. This is the old potato bed that is now watermelon. These babies are doing good. My squash and zucchini bed that used to be the corn bed. Same thing. I put them in cages. So let me see if I can control them. My asparagus is doing good. I'm going to take you on the back of the squash bed to show you that my green beans have finally gotten tall. And there are babies on there. So I should be able to announce that I'm picking green beans here soon. And I did notice another sunflower starting to bloom. But look at the flowers on that squash plant. That's how big the squash plant is. Like I said, it's even on this side, and it was technically seeded on the other side. My ground cherries. This is the new squash. I'm sorry. This is new zucchini that I planted. And just like the squash plant, when it's healthy, it is huge and beautiful. We are harvesting off this. The other thing that has really picked up is sweet potatoes. Look at my sweet potatoes, guys. I'm really hoping this is a good sign because I would be so excited to have a lot of sweet potatoes. And then you're going to run into my corn. That's still up to debate on whether what it's going to do or not do, but there it is. This is a squash plant here. Zucchini. I'm sorry, corn. Okra. That's finally deciding to play along. I've yet to see any flowers on it yet, so hopefully that's coming soon. One of the plants I'm the most excited for is this Kajari melon. So first, I'm sorry guys, this is cucumber here. 2 cucumber plants here. Now I'm going to go on this side that's growing up the arch really well here. This is Kajari melon. And I have noticed, let's see if I can get it in view. Babies. Baby. There's babies down here too. Let's see if I can get them to show. I can't. Oh, there it is. Babies. So I'm excited. This thing is really loaded with babies. And this right here is my honeydew that I am still working on teaching it to grow up. This is the peppers. This is the side of the peppers that had a lot of trouble. But they have bounced back. And I always forget to show you guys, but I will go back and I will show you the other peppers. This right here is a muncher cucumber. More peppers, the struggle that are making a comeback. And then my disaster of determinate. This is indeterminate tomatoes that I had ran out of room of on the fence and put them over here. And I was going to do the Florida weed and I failed miserably because I didn't keep up with it. And now they're wild and falling over. This is my noodle beans. The green is doing better than the red. And we have been harvesting and enjoying them. There's some right there that need to be harvested. They're a beautiful plant. We will go down my tomato aisles. So this is what it looks like. They have gotten really big. The tomatoes that this first bunch I'm going to show you is determinate, and they're loaded. This is our Carolina Gold. We absolutely love it. As you can see, I'm probably going to pick that tomato right there. Oh, this rain, the last thing I wanted to do was split. But you'll notice lots and lots and lots of tomatoes on these determinates. They're wild, they're hanging off. I didn't do a good job Florida weaving this either. Now we're going to get back into indeterminates that I'm having. This is the early girl, guys, and we've already picked a few off, but it is loaded as well. And the one thing I showed my husband yesterday is look at this San Roseo. To me, that's just wild. Like, look at that. Like, what in the world? Ooh, look. I didn't know that sunflower had opened. That's the vanilla ice, and I think it is so pretty. The next tomatoes I'm going to show you are some slicers. This is Dr. Witchy. We look at him every week. He's doing great, producing me lots of tomatoes. So there's the sucker, the Dr. Witchy sucker that's doing really good, that I cut off, planted straight in the ground. And then the sucker beside of it is the Sunray, or Sunrise, that I took inside, rooted, and then brought out. So there's your difference side by side. One is older than the other. The Dr. Witchy was there quite a while before the other one was. But they're both doing good. Another tomato that has been very prolific for me is my German Johnson. And as you can see, they're starting to pink up. We actually have one in the house that we're going to be eating. This is the Berkeley tie-dyed. And it's prolific as well. And then I'm going to show you guys the biggest tomato so far in my garden. And that is this Mortgage Lifter. So remember, guys, I entered a friendly YouTube grow-off with Dean Family Farms. So this is a tomato I'm going to be watching out for, that I can't wait to weigh and measure, because it just might be my biggest tomato. The other thing is that this is my Amish paste. Either I'm doing something wrong with it, or I'm not that impressed with it, because they split a lot. So I might not mess with paste tomatoes anymore. It really just depends on what the San Marzeo does, but this might be my last time with this Amish paste. Because as we get down, like even this San Marzeos, look at those. They're pretty loaded too. And one problem I usually have is the blossom end rot with them, but I'm getting lucky, I guess, and I don't have that problem this year. Now, the ones beside it, these are my triple crop, which I'm excited for, because they're supposed to be big tomatoes too. And last year when I tasted them, I fell in love. I'm in love with them. Now, that sucker right there is another one I took inside and rooted. Most of this aisle is my cherry tomatoes, and we have been eating cherry tomatoes all week, just enjoying them. They are doing really good. They're very tasty. Guys, my tomatoes have amazed me this year, and I hope they continue to. Just completely loaded. Look at these sun golds, the bunches they make. That is so awesome. Now we're getting into my Cherokee line, the Cherokee green, the Cherokee chocolate, and the Cherokee purple. And this Cherokee green tomato is pretty big here. I'm pretty sure that other one is still bigger, but that'll be another one to watch, because as they're green, they can still get bigger. So I'll keep my eye on that one. Now, Cherokee Purple usually makes some pretty darn big ones, too. So I'll keep an eye on that plant as well. So this is the first bed of watermelon that we put in together. And it is finally starting to get somewhere. I actually today see the first male flowers. I hadn't seen any flowers, so I'm happy to see some male. No. And then this is the cantaloupe. And it has gone wild. We just finished putting this wood chips here for it to grow down. I have a feeling it's going to grow wherever it wants. It's going to do its thing. I have noticed lots of... There's a baby there. I would probably have to seriously look for them, but I know they're in here because we have digged before. Like there's another one right there. That is my cantaloupe. This is my cucamelon plant. It is wild. It is crazy. I have found out that I actually really do like cucamelons. But my husband wants me to find some better way to grow it because he thinks that's wild and crazy. And it is. This is my other side of pepper plants. This is one reason why he doesn't like it, because the cucamelon, as you can tell, is growing all over the place. But this side of peppers are doing better than the other side. And they've got lots of babies on them. Like this one right here is the purple one. As you can see, it already has a hue of purple on it. We have harvested one of those, and they're really good. I do have a chocolate one that's growing, that the pepper itself is probably done growing, but I'm waiting for it to turn that brown color. And then this one right here is the yellow, but as you can see, it has several peppers as well. So this side has most definitely done better. Hey guys, when I was editing the video, I realized I didn't sign off outside, so sorry for the add-on, but thank you guys for watching my tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, if you like my videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.